Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new. It is finally time to start my project pans, and I'm going to start with a makeup project pan. It is still going to be my project pan, my rules, and it's probably going to be a rolling project pan. So when something finishes, I'm gonna roll something else in, probably a product of the same type, but I will see when the time comes. Like I said, my project plan, my rules. For me, project plan is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to get enjoyment out of it. You're supposed to like discover things in your collection that maybe you've been neglecting and they're actually really good, or maybe you know you just decide that they really don't work for you. If that happens for me, unless I'm like very close to finishing a product, I'm probably just going to declutter it, because like I said, project plan is supposed to be fun, and the purpose of it for me is to get enjoyment out of my makeup. And I'm also going to be like not very strict with myself. For example, if I have a lip gloss and there's a little bit left at the bottom on the bottom, and I can't reach it with my brush, I'm probably gonna consider it done. Yes, I could take the stopper out. I could probably get a little bit more out that way, but I have plenty of things that are waiting to be used and be used up. So when it gets to points like that, I'm probably gonna consider things done. So let's go through my collection and pick some products. Okay, so for lips, I think I want to pick this one because it is quite old. There isn't a lot left, and as you can see, it's kind of like changing colors. I think it's all right still. Yeah, it's on the turn, so I'm gonna pick this one and try to finish it up. And this is a new lipstick from Avon. Lip liner wise, so I have these two glimmer stick lip liners from Avon, which are starting to smell a little bit. So I don't know whether I should keep going. Let me see how much I've got left. So I have about the same amount in both. I'll do the actual amounts and lengths and everything like that after. I think I'm gonna get this one. And this is the Glimmer Stick Lip Liner in shade Simply Spice. Okay, this drawer has bronzers, blushes, highlighters. Also have brows over here. I have single shadows at the back. I don't think I'm gonna finish any highlighters. I don't think I'm going to finish any bronzers. I might put a few in like a project 10 uses or 20 uses. Blushes. I have a blush that's in use at a minute, and it is this colored rain one. I'm gonna see if I can hit bottom in this one. Let's try that. Okay, do I want a single shadow? I think that's gonna be hard to hit pan on, so they're over there, because I want to work on some eyeshadows. I'm not gonna do any of these, any brow product. Okay, here I have, pardon, got a little bow there. I'm just gonna remove it. I have powder, I have foundations, concealers, things like that, and I also keep my eyeliners in here, which I'll put aside. I do want to work on some eyeliners. So for concealers, I think I'm gonna work on finishing one of these Avon ones. This one in shade 12N, and this is how much I have at the minute. Anything like powders and things I might do put in project 10 uses, project 20 uses, because I don't think it's realistic for me to think about actually finishing a foundation. As you can see how many I have. So I have quite a few eyeliners here. I think I'm gonna try and finish a brown one because I have quite a few brown ones, and I know exactly which one. I just need to find it. So it's this one. This is another Avon one. It's the gel eyeliner in shade Rich Copper. Just to show you compared to a newer one, it's already shortened, so that should be doable. Okay, out of my eyeshadow palettes, I think I have a few ideas of wanting to hit pan on certain shades. So I have this elf quad, which I think I want to make progress on these 2 shades. So that's one. Then I have the Modern Renaissance palette, which I want to finish this shade and hit pan on either this one or this one. On both would be ideal. And I'm looking at this Wet n Wild palette. This is Walking on Eggshells. I think I could hit pan on a shade as well. So got 5, maybe 6 shades to work on here. 2 shades in there, 1 shade in here, 2 shades in here. So that's 5, possibly 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items. And I want to get like a gloss or something because I've got lots of glosses. I could probably do with being used up a bit more. So let's see. I think should we do one of these glosses because they're getting old. I think I want to work on this gloss, another Avon one, and this is the lip gloss in shade. Is it Crushed Lime? Yeah, it's Crushed Lime. Okay, so first of all, I need to mention that the part where I picked my products was filmed on the 9th February. It is now the 14th. And I will go through each product again. And I will tell you what my goals are for them. And also, I have weighed a few, so I can tell you how much they weigh. And I'll also insert the pictures that I took on the day that I picked the products when I speak about them. So let's start with the eyeshadow palettes. So I picked the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I want to completely finish Tempera and hit pan on one of these 2 shades. I'll see which one works better. This one I haven't used at all since I picked it. Then I picked the e.l.f. Cream and Sugar, and I already have pan in 2 shades, and what I want is for these 2 shades to finish at least half of them. So obviously I'm gonna have to make the pans bigger, and I have used this shade a few times since picking it. It's a very good setting shade for my eyeshadow primer. And then I picked the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells, and I'm trying to hit pan on one of the shades. Just whenever I have a little bit of pan, I will consider it done unless I still want to keep using it. So I'll see how I feel once that happens. It looks like the shade that has the most chance for me to hit pan on with this one. This one is more of a crease shade for me, but it can also go for like an all over the lid when I want, I don't know, a more no makeup day. Okay, just to give you some weights over here. Did I weight this one? I didn't weight the Modern Renaissance one. It was just a little bit pointless. The e.l.f. Cream and Sugar is 19 grams at a minute. Well, it was 19 grams when I picked it. And the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells was 37 grams, and obviously that includes the packaging. Then I also picked a lip liner and a lipstick that are both from Avon. For some reason I don't have the lipstick right now. The lipstick is from the A New range, and I think it's starting to get a little bit old, and I do want to go through as much as possible before it kind of like changes how it smells or how it performs. And at the time I'm picking, the lipstick weighed 23 grams. This is also one that I can use on my cheeks. And then for lip liner, I have picked the Glimmer Stick one, is also from Avon in Simply Spice, mostly because I already have this shade in the crayon version. And yeah, that's how much we have here. And this one has already started to smell a little bit, kind of like change its scent. But what I can do with all these products that I can also use on the cheeks, because I can also use this one on the cheeks, is layer them. And I'll show you how I can use this one on the cheeks right now. So I can just do a few strokes. Then I can take a buffing brush. And there you go, it's blended in. Let's do the same on the other side. The lip liner weighed 5 grams when I picked it. I do have another lip product actually. I forgot to mention that. But we're going to move on to the blush that I picked, just so I can finish layering all of these things. And I picked the Colored Rain Cream Blush. This is in shade Copper Rose. The reason I picked this one is because Colored Rain is no more, but I still like this product and I don't want to just leave it there and have it go bad just because this brand doesn't exist anymore, because sometimes in my head that's happening. So I can also take a little bit of this one. I think with this one, what I'll have to do is be a little bit more heavy-handed. Then I'm kind of warming it up in there and layering this on. There we go. That's possibly too much blush, but who cares? So goals for the products that I said so far: the lipstick, hopefully finish. Again, if it gets to the point where the sides start scraping, I'm gonna consider it done. I'm not gonna go inside and actually scoop more out. This I want to finish, but we'll see how it goes. I hope it doesn't go like properly bad on me. And then for this blush, I want to hit pan. I just want to see pan. And also the blush weighed 26 grams. The other lip product is this lip gloss, also from Avon, and this one is in crushed lime. So this one, I don't think it has settled properly when I put the line, because if you can see, there's still some above the line, but that's okay. I'm just still gonna go with that line, so if I have to have some extra uses to see some progress, then that's fine. And my goal with this one is to finish it, and this one has weighed 14 grams when I picked it. Okay, then I picked an eyeliner. I have quite a few eyeliners that I need to go through, and they're just sitting there. And I picked a brown one because brown eyeliners, I have quite a few. So this is an older one from Avon. It's the gel eyeliner in shade Rich Copper. And if you want a swatch, is right there. And I'm wearing it on my eyes right now. This is a really lovely shade to obviously wear as an eyeliner or wear it smudged, or I could even wear it kind of like instead of eyeshadow, because if you are quick enough, it does blend and smudges. I had something underneath, so I'm gonna have to do it on this side of the hand, so you can see it can work as all over the lid as well. This, I'm actually wondering what I'm gonna manage to do major product progress within a year. I think what I'm aiming for is maybe get it down to the edge of the writing there, down to there. Whether that's gonna happen within the year, I don't know, but I'm gonna try. And this one has weighed 5 grams when I picked it. And then the last product that I picked is another Avon product, and this is the Stick Concealer. There are a couple of reasons I picked this one. First of all, it is that the formula is not one that I enjoy as much anymore. I used to enjoy this formula quite a lot. They either changed the formula or my under eyes are a little bit different. I think my under eyes are a little bit different from last time I had this was 3 or 4 years ago when I did a best and worst of Avon concealers. On the back of my hand feels very nice and creamy, but under my eyes it just looks a little bit dry. So I think it's just my under eyes that are a little bit drier, and then this type of product doesn't suit me anymore. This is shade 12N, by the way. And I have other concealers that I love more, and I just want to use this a little bit. So I have this much. I think I can use it up. And then this one weighed 12 grams when I picked it. It does say that you get 1.8 grams of product, so most of it is packaging, obviously. But I do the weights as well because it's another fun way of keeping track and seeing how much you use up. And it's when things are absolutely empty, it's quite interesting to see how heavy the packaging actually is, at least for me. I just realized I kind of like picked an odd number of products. I picked 9 products. It would kind of like make sense if I had 10 or whatever. But here we are with 9 products. When I do an update, if I roll something else in, I might add something else to my project pan just to have 10, a nice round number. Actually, if you do consider the eyeshadows individually, I have 11 because I want to finish one from Modern Renaissance, Hit Pan, another one from Modern Renaissance. I have 2. They have Usage Goal in the elf one, and then that would be 5 pans that I want to have, considering I want to have one from the Wet n Wild one, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the lipsticks, that's 6, adding the 5, so 11 products. Put some lip gloss on while I'm here, which is that one. So I do hope you'll join me in my project pan journey. Maybe it will inspire you to do your own project pan. Maybe you find project pans daunting. So the way I do it, I'm hoping that it'll make it a lot more manageable, a lot more approachable. Like I said, for me, the purpose of the project pan is to actually enjoy your collection, enjoy your product. So if you do want to join me in my journey, I am hoping that you will subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Also give this video a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.